Calgary Flames axed their head coach last year after revelations that he used racial slurs towards a player years ago. And that sparked a massive conversation in the NHL about racial discrimination, language, slurs, abuse. NHL players have been suspended before for using homophobic language on the ice. But what about misogynistic comments?
Zach, he's a pretty good player, but he's a to be honest, straight up. That's the definition of it. He wouldn't fight me 2 years ago. Said I was a fourth liner. Now I have 13 goals. What's the excuse now?
That's Oilers winger Zach Kassian calling out the Flames' Matt Tkachuk for not fighting him after taking a massive hit from the Flames star during a heated battle of Alberta, January 11th. Kassian got a 2-game suspension from the league for the beatdown on Tkachuk, but nothing for his post-game language, something Calgary Mayor Naheed Nenshi is calling attention to.
One thing that I'm surprised that no one has talked about is the remarkably misogynistic language that has been used in the commentary on all of this. As Brian Burke once told me, the English language is full of creative and inventive ways to swear at people. And you don't have to reach for words that demean women or that are homophobic.
So is the mayor onto something? Should the NHL and other major sports clamp down on this type of language?
I don't think locker room talk is okay because it kind of gives people the feeling that it's okay. Like, I don't know, misogyny in sports has always been a huge thing.
I don't think it's necessary to even call people names in the first place. Like, I feel like it's kind of, you put yourself at a lower level and you kind of demean the other person at the same time. And I don't think it's worth it.
Competitive people, they're usually a little more aggressive. You need to vent. I don't think swearing's a big deal. If the person is offended by it, that's one thing. But
the NHL has yet to come down on players who use these kinds of comments. However, the GTHL, Toronto's biggest minor hockey league, has recently enforced a zero-tolerance policy when it comes to misogynistic comments like the one that Kassian made, and saying things like, "You skate like a girl." And the punishment is hefty. It's an indefinite suspension. In Calgary, Tara Overholt, City News.